I'm AQHA professional horseman Marty Simper. There's been a lot of confusion about get-down ropes that have been approved by AQHA, and we're going to try to help clarify some of the questions about it today. So I've got two different types of get-down ropes. I've got a horsehair Makati and then one that's made out of alpaca, and it's personal preference on which one you like to use. Some horses don't like the horsehair because it kind of has little pricklies on them and it'll poke them in their neck. If you prefer to use the horsehair one, a secret to get the pricklies to break down is go get an old glove and just take it and run it over the top of it, and it'll break the bristles down where you're going to tie it. So there's two types of ways to use a get-down rope. The first way I'm just going to show you is tying it around the horse's neck. So when you come up to your horse, my Makati's a little long, so I like to go around about 3 times on this horse. So I'll loop it around. I like to keep the end of my rope in my left hand and where I'm going to start in my right hand. So my right hand, I just turn the rope over. The end of the rope comes through the hole, around the bottom, and back through the hole. So you can see when it creates a bowline, it's got a figure 8 going on here, and no matter if your horse pulled back or whatever, you can always push this and get it to come undone. It's a secure knot. It's not going to come untied when you're showing with it, and it's going to hold your horse the whole time. Me personally, when I get done for this knot, for this tail here, I like to take the end of my rope and I'll come back over the top and push it through right here. So it keeps my bowline, but then it pushes the rope and keeps the tassel hanging down at the bottom. Then I slide my rope to the middle of my horse's neck, and that's where we would have a neck rope. So this is one way that you would tie your horse, and then we would bridle it after this. So this would be just a neck rope. The other way I'm going to show you is using a bozalita, but we'll retie our bowline again. So this way, I'd let my tail hang over here. I'm going to take my rope in my left hand and turn it over, same as we did before, but I'm going to take my right hand and push the end, the middle, so it makes a loop in the middle of my rope. So now I've got this loop coming through. You can see it comes all the way around. I'm going to push the tail through, pull it through, and when it turns back over, see, we've got that same figure 8 that we started with before. So my bozalita, it's just a little pencil bozal. It's called a little bozalita. When we come in and we put it on our horse, we put it up over, put the hanger over our ears. The proper way to run your Makati through here, or your get-down rope, is you would come down through the end of it, and it would hang like so. This way, I like to use this if you've got horses that kind of pull back on you. This helps keep the pressure a little bit straighter with you. Keeps that horse coming through, trotting up straight with you. If you're showing in the trail class or something and you got to get down and your horse you have to lead your horse off. That way you're not pulling on the bridle. It doesn't put a bind on the horse's mouth, and it keeps that center point coming through. Make sure that if you do show in a bozalita though, that you keep some distance in here, because you don't want it to be so sucked up tight that it works as a cavesson, and then the judges are questioning that it's too tight. The bit, we're going to put it on. It goes over the top of it all, and it would hang down in our reins. These Makatis that I use today, they came from Sterling Custom Saddles, Kathy's Show Equipment. If you have any questions, Stacy could answer any questions for you and help you out. Hopefully this is helpful information, and hope to see you down the road.